Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. Now today's video is very important considering your appraisals. Okay, so the first point that we are going to discuss is ADC compliance status. After that we will be discussing role tagging and your digital profile. After that, the third point that we will be discussing is self-declaring your competencies. So you can have a look at ADC compliance status, and here role tagging is completed, self-declaring competencies is also done, digital profile is also done, and SDC is yet to be done. Okay, so these are the points that we will be looking in this video. The second part of this video will consist of my appraisal process and how you can add your HR, your manager and your reviewer, and whether you should submit it or not. So we will be having a look at that as well. So here is a quick update for you guys. We took a poll yesterday, and in that we asked which topic should we cover in our next video. So like more than 310 votes we received, and out of that, majority of the votes were for how to change your location at TCS after you join. Okay, and the second important was work from home. What is remote working and hybrid working model for TCS? So we will be making videos on this and publishing it in the couple of days. And for the rest of the topics, we will definitely do it down the line. Okay. So guys, this is the second update for you, that we have started adding the timestamps for our videos. You can go and check in the description box. We have added the timestamps. Okay. So we have done this because we want our audience to watch only the discussion points and the topics that they want to watch. Okay. Now let us have a look at your ADC compliant status. Now for that purpose, you have to go on Ultimatix and search for iEvolve Learner. After you click on iEvolve Learner, you will be getting to this page. Now you have to click on this learning point. Okay. After you click on learning point, you will be getting to a certain page and you have to scroll a little bit, and here you can see that ADC compliance status. So if everything is red, that means you are not compliant at all. And if anything is orange, then you have to be careful and you have to approach your manager, or you have to do this following steps. Okay. So let us begin. Now first you have to click on role tagging. Now for this role tagging, what you have to do is you have to simply email or message your supervisor and tell them that can you please tag me to a role. Okay, they can tag you to engineer or maybe developer or anything like that, team member. Okay, so this is very important. If you want to again apply for and edit your appraisal, then this is also mandatory. Okay, role tagging. So make sure that your role is tagged. Okay. The second part is self-declaring competencies. Now what you can do is you can click on this self-declaring competencies, and it will take you to this page where you can add the search for the competency, and after, for example, in this case I have written Spring Boot. So I will click on Spring Boot, I will enter the name Spring Boot and I will search. After that, it will show me two kind of competencies. The first one is digital Spring Boot and the second is AngularJS. Now I'm little bit proficient in Spring Boot, so I will search on I will click on the proficiency level E0. Okay, if you are more proficient in the Spring Boot, then you can click on E1 or E2. Okay, so that is possible. You can scroll a little bit and you will be able to click on E1, E2. So that is important. Now second part is, this is about self-declare my competencies. You can add any other competencies. Okay, it can be even a business skill or a technical skill. Okay, it doesn't matter. So you can search for speaking skills, communication skills, or you can search for Java, Python, core Java. You can do anything. This is the first part, self-declare my competencies. Now second part is declare my primary and secondary competencies. Now this is also important. What you can do is you can simply click on this part, and after you click on that, you have to select two primary competencies, and remaining secondary competencies, there are multiple options. Okay, for this my primary, you can click on either Java or maybe Python, and then for web technologies you can click on you can click anything, you can enter anything like AWS, Azure. Okay, that is not a problem. So secondary competencies, you have multiple options, you can add multiple competencies, and for primary only two. Okay, and here you can click on my view my self-declared competencies, and you will be able to see all the competencies that you have added, that is self-declared. Okay, now let us move forward, and now we will have a look at how to complete your digital profile. Now here we have seen that the third option is digital profile. Now you have to click on this digital profile again. Okay, after you click on that, it will take you to this kind of page. Okay, so now here my resume is shown and your profile must be 100% complete. This is very important. Okay guys, if it is 92% or 75%, then it must be completed. Okay, 100%. Now what you can do is here your default details will be shown, that is your name, your role tagged or not. So these are the details that will be shown, your employee ID as well, and the project that you are associated with. Okay, so now what you can do is you can click on career objective. Now you should add a career objective. Second point is roles. Remember guys, don't leave anything blank. Okay, you should either add something NA or something some content. Okay, for example, most of the people do not add their roles. Now what you can do is you can click on roles and then you can click on edit option. Okay, now if you are not able to click on the edit option, then you can click on this option, the second option. Okay, it will make it visible and then you can edit it. This is very important guys. Okay, you can either click on this or this. So this is for hiding and this is for showing. You can click on show and then edit. Okay, this is very important, guys. If you're not able to edit it, do this option and then you will be able to edit. And now you must have no role associated written over here. What you can do is you can click here and you can type in your role. Okay, after that you can add team member or trainee, or you can add a developer or anything like that. Okay, so the third point is skills. You have to add multiple skills. There are many options that you can add. Okay, so make sure that you fill your skills as well, and you can add your achievements and awards. I think achievement award section is only added by TCS by default, so you cannot change that, I guess. Again, education and learning, I think this is again added by default. It is taken from the next step portal after you join TCS. Okay, and if you're an experienced person and you are joining TCS, then you have to fill it on your own. Make sure that you don't leave it blank. Then you can add TCS experience. If you have worked earlier in any other project, then you have to add that as well. Then check your details, and there are some other options. Please make sure that your profile is 100% complete. If it is not, if you haven't written anything and it is blank, then please write any at least. Okay, this is important. Now let us have a look at how you can fill your appraisal. Okay, so I will show you how to edit your appraisal and how to add your manager, your HR, and your supervisor. Now you just have to go on Ultimatix and search for speed. Okay, and click on this speed. After you click on that, you will be getting to this kind of page. Okay, so what you have to do is here your sworn number will be mentioned, and this, if you are completing 1 year at TCS, then it will be your final anniversary, and if it is you have completed already few months or few years, then it will be different. Okay, now what you have to do is here your manager will be shown, your reviewer, and your HR. So if your manager or if your supervisor have asked you to change the order, okay, or change your manager or reviewer or even HR, then how can you do it? So what you have to do is you can click on edit appraisal. After clicking on that, it will show you two types of appraisal type. The first one is final anniversary. That is, I have told you, if you are a fresher and you are completing 1 year at TCS, then you have to click on final anniversary. And if you are an experienced person, then you can click on anniversary project end. Okay. Now what you have to do is your date of joining and other date of anniversary will be mentioned over here. You can see this select sworn details. So these will be the sworn details of yours. You can scroll a little bit down, and then you will be seeing this kind of interface. Now what you have to do, again I told you that your role tagging must be done. So this is related to your role tagging. Okay guys, so select manager and reviewer and HR. Okay, this is very important. Now you can click on edit. After you click on edit option for the first person, here you can see that many people do this mistake that they search the name of their HR or maybe anyone, HR manager or reviewer. So you have to enter your managers or reviewers or even HR's employee ID. Now how to find the employee ID? You can again go on the Ultimatix homepage. Here you can see that there will be an option for enterprise search, okay, in the right side corner, and you can search the name of your HR manager or maybe even the supervisor, and then a name and their employee ID will be popped out. Okay, so you can get the employee ID from there, and make sure that you don't enter the name of the manager or reviewer. It will not work. You have to 100% add the employee ID. Okay, so now after you add this in a serial wise, you can click on submit. Okay, so it will get submitted, and after that you will, like, your manager or your supervisor will set goals for you. If not, then you will have to set your goals. Okay, you can click on this and you can set the goals for yourself. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section and we will answer to your comments.